How you doing, you old parrot? So good to see you.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Oush. I'd like to start off by saying Happy New Year to everybody. I hope you guys had a wonderful New Year's Eve surrounded by family, friends, and loved ones. Let's hope this new year brings us hope and happiness. So without further ado, let's get stuck into today's video, which is Luke Skywalker's top 10 most insane Force abilities. Starting us off with our list is Force Choke. The insane factor is that it is commonly thought as a dark side and Sith ability. However, we see Luke using this ability on the big screen in Return of the Jedi. In an early scene, Luke breaks his way into Jabba's palace and is confronted by Gamorrean guards, those green pig-like guards you see in Episode 6. It is here we see Luke use this skill to move the guards out of his way. At number 9 we have Deflecting Blaster Fire. It can be easy to be swept away by Hollywood when seeing a Jedi being fired upon, and they simply deflect the blaster bolt back at the center. But this is a skill in it of itself. Luke utilized different fighting skills and techniques as he grew more powerful within the Force. The insane factor is, in the Force, much like with any other activity, practice makes perfect. And Luke's connection in the Force was so great that he is able to remain completely aware of his surroundings in battle, therefore allowing him to sense the bolts coming at him from any direction. At number 8 we have Walking on Lava. The one power that could have changed the fate of the universe completely. If only Anakin would have been taught how to master this, how different everything would have been. But once in Legends, Luke found himself fighting a massive fireworm, which required him to be walking, dodging, and surviving on lava. Those who witnessed this event said that Luke was literally glowing with the Force. The insane factor is the raw focus that Luke is demonstrating by tapping into the Force. He is able to protect his body from burns and defeat this lava monster. At number 7 we have Lightning Rod. This ability allowed Luke to disable and overpower computers and technology. If Luke had only learned this power earlier on in his Jedi training, this would have spelled certain doom for Darth Vader. The insane factor is that Luke basically opened himself up with the Force, and he would allow himself to be struck by lightning over and over again, essentially turning himself into a big Force-powered battery. He was then able to shock and disable different technologies around him, like computers, prosthetic limbs, or droids. If Luke truly had learned this skill earlier on, he would have been able to defeat Vader by disabling his prosthetic limbs one by one. This ability has a further use. It can also boost the range of any communications equipment or antennas. So that's also pretty useful for the Rebellion. At number 6 we have Enhanced Force Dueling. One of the many abilities that the Jedi like to use is Force Speed. We see this ability most notably in Star Wars Episode 1's opening scene, when both Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn use this skill to make an escape from the destroyers on the Trade Federation ship. Luke, however, used this ability to slow down the others around him. The insane factor is that once he had mastered this skill, he never lost another duel. Bringing us into our top 5 abilities is Force Projection. We are shown this ability in The Last Jedi when Luke makes himself appear on Crate when he is actually on the other side of the galaxy at the ancient Jedi Temple on Ahch-To. I would like to mention that his voice and other Force abilities also transcended onto Crate. The insane factor is that Luke is able to handle this Force projection for as long as he does, with the skill and accuracy to make Kylo Ren think that Luke is exactly in front of him. In our number 4 spot, we have Force Light. This ability is currently only seen in Legends material. Luke and his allies are in a tight spot. All hope seemed to be lost. Luke was fighting none other than Abeloth. She had him in a fatal embrace, and only through the use of this ability was Luke able to survive. The insane factor is that it also made Luke glow a golden glow, and it enhanced his connection with the Force to the point where the rest of his powers were supercharged. This led Luke to victory and survival on that day. A secondary feature of Force Light was that it would also diminish the dark side in any dark side user. At its maximum and completely focused state, this ability had the power to completely remove the dark side from anybody completely and permanently. Number 3. Changing his appearance. In Legends, we can clearly see the amount of attention Luke received for his involvement in taking down the Empire. This made it nearly impossible for him to travel undercover or move around undetected. A situation arose where a group of children had been kidnapped. Luke, through his connection with the Force, was able to change his appearance and free the children. This ability was only used this one time and only for a brief period. The insane factor is that just think about the potential of destruction this power holds. Number 2. Moving a black hole. Luke once used this ability to save himself when he was being chased across space. He moved it into the pathway of one of his pursuers. I mean, hold on for a second. Just imagine that you're the one that's chasing Luke Skywalker through space. Full of anticipation and strength, because anybody who is chasing after Luke Skywalker must be strong in their own way. You are closing in for the kill, and boom! Luke moves a freaking black hole in front of you. I mean, the insane factor here is just the ability in every single way. Take a deep breath. We're about to go over Luke Skywalker's most insane Force ability. Our number 1 spot goes to Force Lightning, otherwise known as Electric Judgment. Similar to the Force Lightning we have seen used by Emperor Palpatine and Count Dooku, however, this different variant is a green variant that possessed the ability to instantly kill any target without inflicting pain. This ability to kill a target with such speed allowed the Jedi to remain in the light at all times. As we can see in the Return of the Jedi, Palpatine's Force Lightning was designed to cause pain and anguish. Palpatine's lightning was fueled by dark side elements. In Legends, we see Luke use this ability when trying to retake Coruscant from the Yuzong Vong. Later, at Luke's new academy, this ability was forbidden. The insane factor is that this power has such raw force and immense potential to baptize anybody in the ways of the dark side. What was your favorite ability in today's video? Let me know in the comment section below, where I will be waiting for you. Be sure to drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it, as it greatly helps out my channel. Well, that's all from me today, guys. As always, look after yourself, and may the Force be with you.
Do what must be done. Do not hesitate. Show no mercy.